episode 7 of my Feed the Beast Direwolf 21.6.4 solo Let's Play series. And basically at this point, I really do need to start organizing my inventory. I've kind of got a mess of crap everywhere. I did start by building some of these barrels. They're from the mod called Factorization. And they'll hold 124 stacks of one single item. And there is at least one upgrade for the barrels, and I don't know how much that does. And there's a few other barrels that you can make, but we'll get into that at some other point, possibly. I've made a couple other machines. I made a fluid transposer and an induction smelter. I actually made the fluid transposer because I want to make this moss stone because I wanted to throw repair on my pickaxe. As you can see, my pickaxe is starting to repair. It was almost damaged. But what I really wanted to get into is a mod called Ars Magica 2. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start today with a little look at Ars Magica 2. I've sort of organized my area in here into what I want to put in this room. I'm going to put some Ars Magica stuff along this side. I think, this is not going to be enough room fully for it all, but it should be okay. And then I want to put my infusion table over here. And then I'll put my furnace and stuff over here to start breaking down Essentia, and yeah, it should be good. I might have to expand this room a little bit to fit everything in it, but for now it's a start, and I threw an enchantment table down. So let's get started with some Ars Magica 2. And to get started with Ars Magica 2, you need a book and an item frame. And I'm going to show you what you need to do with these so that you can get started with Ars Magica 2. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, to actually get started with Ars Magica 2, the first thing you need to do is you need to find one of these light blue pools. And these are from the mod itself. And you'll find small basically these 2x2x1 pools in deserts. And in more lush biomes, you'll actually hopefully find larger quantities of this. And you need this for some other stuff later. But to really get started with Ars Magica 2, what you need to do is you need to put down the item frame, like so, near the pool, and put the book in the item frame. And you should start seeing the particle effects as some of the magic from the pool is being sucked up into the book. And then when it's done, in a few minutes, you now have somewhere item frame. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I now have unlocked the secrets of the arcane. And so now I can go back to my place and I can start looking at Ars Magica 2. So now that I have the arcane compendium, I can actually open it up. And it will actually start showing me all these things that I can do with Ars Magica. And there's a foreword, which basically gives me some information. I should say that I've never done anything with Ars Magica before, so this is really my first time doing it. And so I'm going to bumble through it here for you guys. So there's a foreword, how to use the compendium. This actually talks about the UI. So basically if you type in /amui-config, you'll actually be able to drag around the different bars, and I'll do that right now. As you can see on my screen, as soon as I did learn the secrets of the arcane, basically I got a few extra bars that got added onto my screen. On the bottom right hand side, the blue bar there, that actually shows my mana. On the bottom left hand side of the screen, that actually shows my mana burnout rate. And in the very top above my normal item bar is my level in Ars Magica. And there'll also be like an experience bar in there, but you can't see it right now because I haven't learned any experience. And basically by typing amui-config, you can change the layout. So amui-config, and see this shows the numeric value of your experience. This is the experience bar. This is your level. This is basically Ars Magica armor will show up here, and these are negative and positive buffs where they'll show up if they're on you. So you can move these around however you want. So if I wanted to, I could move these, I don't know, over. Do I have anything over there? Yeah, there's Thaumcraft stuff over there. So maybe we'll put them over here. Put the negative and positive buffs. So Basically, you can turn it on and off so as it'll only show up if you have a spell equipped. Okay, to get started making my first spell in Ars Magica, I'm first going to need to make an Oculus. So I'm going to go over to the crafting table here and see what it is that I need to make an Oculus. And I need stone bricks, glass, blue topaz, and some coal. So I'll be back in a second once I have the materials to make Oculus. Alright, I should have the materials needed to make an Oculus. Let's see if this works. Yes, I do. Okay, so I can make the Oculus. And I think I should also be able to make an inscription table. Ars Magica inscription. Oh, I need wood planks. I need to get some wood, but I don't have enough wood on me. Everything that it needs to make this, yes. Okay, so I can make an inscription table. And a spell parchment, all a spell parchment is a stick between two sticks with a piece of paper between them. And so basically an inscription table and an Oculus, they're not really all that hard to make. Okay, so I want to place these down somewhere. I guess this will work right here. Let me put the Oculus and the inscription table down. Oculus. Okay, and let me put the inscription table down, and there we go. So now I've got the Oculus and the inscription table down. In the Oculus, it'll actually has 3 tabs: offense, defense, and utility. And currently nothing is unlocked. I have three blue points to spend. And so I could basically learn, after making and placing down the Oculus and the inscription table, I've actually opened up a few more tabs in the book. And every time you do something in Ars Magica, you'll actually start learning more and more about the mod. And so as you can see, I now have how to make a crafting altar. The only mobs it tells me about right now is the Darkling. Modifiers, I don't know any modifiers yet. I don't know any components yet. But shapes. So on the Oculus, I have the options of picking one of the 3 shapes. And so if I want to start going down the offensive tree, I would pick projectile. If I want to start going down the defensive tree, I would pick self. And if I wanted to go down the utility tree, I would pick touch. So I think, to start with, I'm probably going to go down the offensive tree. So I'm going to pick projectile. And now that opens up gravity and bounce. Both of these are modifiers that I could put on my spells when I'm creating them. But I don't really want a modifier yet, so I think I'll take projectile, physical damage. So now I could make a physical damage projectile. So if I go over here under components, it'll tell me about physical damage. These are the components that are usually associated with physical damage. So anytime you add physical damage to your spell, it's going to require an iron sword and a red rune. Alright, now to make a spell, I'm actually going to have to create a crafting altar. And over here, it's going to show me how I can make a crafting altar. And basically, you can make it out of various materials. And the different types of materials will actually determine how many effects you can have on your spell. So if I build my crafting altar out of sandstone, I can only have like 1 effect. If I build it out of brick, it'll have 2 effects: witchwood and nether brooks and nether quartz are the best at 3. And then these glass, quartz, coal, these caps will also determine. So if you want to make really complicated spells that have lots of modifiers and effects on them, basically I would have to use, much greater materials. But because it's such early days for me, I could probably get away with just doing, I don't know, I don't think I have enough nether brick right now to do this. I don't think. Give me a second, I gotta go take care of some zombies. Okay, so it turns out I don't have enough nether brick to basically make it out of nether brick, so I'm just gonna make it out of stone. And stone bricks just basically give you a +1 effect, but that's okay because early on I'm not really gonna need much. And I think I'll make it out of iron blocks. I think I have enough iron blocks to basically use that for my capstones. And so basically if I scroll up here, I can basically see layer by layer what it should look like. And so I've laid out the first layer here, where I put down the stone bricks and I left the center empty. because I need to put in a iron block. So let's do that. I'll put that in there. Okay. And so now I can keep building. And so then the next level will require 2 sandstone and 2 magic walls and a lectern. Okay, so, well, not sandstone, but it's going to be like this. And a lectern. So I'll look up and see how to make a lectern and the magic walls. So lectern is wood slabs with wood. I think I've got that. I do. Okay. And magic walls is a piece of stone with 2 Vindium dust. No. Well, that gives you 16. Wow, that's pretty cool. So let's just grab 16. I think that should be enough. And the cool thing about magic walls, I'm going to throw them down, throw one down here so you can see. They look kind of cool, right? And so you could use them as a building block because they look kind of neat. Anyway. Did I not get that back? Oh. I guess you don't get it back. So throw down some magic walls. And I'm going to put my lectern down right here. Okay. And so then the third layer basically requires the same as the other layer, except for you need a lever on the opposite side of your lectern. So I need a magic wall, stone, and I need a lever. Do I have a stick? Wow, I don't have a stick. Okay. I don't have any cobblestone either. I'm just going to grab this here. Alright. Make a lever. That goes there. Okay, the next level is basically similar to this last level, except for I add upside down stairs in. So put down the stone bricks, put down the magic wall. Nope. Let's see if I can place these properly. I think I have to hit the, yeah, that's right, hit the top half of the block to place it properly. And so that's the next level complete. Just get rid of that. Okay, so for the final layer, I basically need a bunch of stairs with 2 basically stone bricks and the capstones, and then in the center will be how we finish off the crafting altar. Okay, so block of iron. Is this right? Yes. And then it should be, oops. Should be stairs. Like so. Like so. No, that was bad. Bad placement. Okay. Nope. Alright. Come on, stairs. These stairs should be there. And I fell again, of course. Oh, this is so annoying. My God, I can't believe I fell again. Okay. That should be correct. Let's just plop down one more of these. Okay, and that should be the crafting altar there. And then in the center, okay, and for the final piece to the crafting altar is basically called a crafting altar. This is the center stone that you need, and basically this is a piece of stone with Vintium on it. And so now I should be able to finish off my crafting altar. Let's get rid of this, this. Okay. And once I place this there, I've now completed my crafting altar. In my next episode on Ars Magica, I'm actually going to go over how you actually create your first spell. So, until next time, Delgar out.